So, Bungou Stray Dogs, was it good? Let's find out.
I am the dawn of my soul.
Long story short, it was good. Alright, end of the video. See y'all next one. Nah, I'm just playing, man. It was really good, man. Both episodes that I watched, because I didn't watch the first episode when it first came out. I saw like the thumbnail for it on this anime site that I go on to watch anime and stuff. And I don't want to give out no names because I don't want to get in trouble and jump for shouting out an anime site that's really touring anime and stuff and not really supposed to be doing it or whatever. But forget it. I ain't gonna say no names, but this anime site I would go on to watch all my anime and stuff. And I saw the thumbnail for it, and I really didn't see anything too interesting in the thumbnail that like caught me. So I just passed by it when it first came out. But something just told me to watch it like tonight. Watch both episodes. You might enjoy it. And tell you the truth, I loved it. Like for real. Like I loved it so much that I'm putting it on this same level as this anime that came out this week. Like this season. That anime right there. My Hero Academia. And the Arstic War. No, the Asterisk War. That's what it is. I always mix that up for some reason. I don't know why, but it's called the Asterisk War. I'm putting it on the same level as that because I do watch the Asterisk War. If y'all don't know, I know like a whole bunch of people like Anime Snob had down the Asterisk War, saying it's just the average shonen and stuff. But he just hates everything, man. Like for real, he just hates everything. He doesn't like any anime unless you're on the level of like Yu Yu Hakusho, Death Note, Madoka Box. He don't like you. Like for real. He doesn't like any other anime that's not on that level, man. That's like he's a fan of One Piece, but he hates Naruto, so whatever. But I'm putting it on the level of the Asterisk War and My Hero Academia, man. This junk is so good. And there's only 2 episodes that came out. Just like with the Asterisk War, granted, it has a first season to where you can go back and look at the first season and stuff. But basically for both My Hero Academia and for the Asterisk War, only 2 episodes came out this season. Second season, 2 episodes for the Asterisk War, and just the first season for My Hero Academia and stuff. But let's talk. This video is about freaking Bungou Stray Dogs and stuff. I don't know why they decided to call it Bungou Stray Dogs because I was expecting something else, but it really wasn't even about stray dogs. I don't even know what Bungou even means in like terms of Japanese and stuff like that, but it didn't have nothing to do with stray dogs and junk. But this, the first episode started off with this guy. We see this guy, he's by his river, and he's talking about how he is an orphan and how nobody wants him and how the people at the orphanage told him to go die in the ditch and how he's so hungry and he wants rice over tea with some chicken and like some rosemary in it or something. he just wants some food. He's so hungry. And he's like, man, I'm so hungry, I'm about to go rob a nigga. So he was like, all right, okay. It was a road behind him, and he was like, all right, okay. The next person that comes by, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go rob him. And then a person comes by. I think the first people that comes by is like a car. No, it's a motorcycle. And he was like, dang, man, I'm not gonna be able to catch that dude. So next person that comes by, and he's like, he hears the people behind him, and ironically, some of the people that was behind him was a training camp for policemen, and he was like, I'm gonna just let them go ahead and do their jogging and stuff, and jump, man. And then, like, after he said that, he just completely fell down on the ground, just freaking tired and so hungry and stuff. And he see this guy just floating in the river that's in front of him. And he like, what the heck is going on here? Like, this is weird. Like, why is this guy floating and stuff? This guy alive? And next thing you know, some birds come in and land on this guy's feet because his feet is sticking out of the water. And the dude's feet started moving. He was like, oh, this dude is alive, but I ain't got the strength to do nothing about it. So, hey, man, you just gonna have to die because he's so hungry. He don't even have the strength for anything. But somehow he mustered up the strength to go save the dude because he's like, I just can't let this dude just float in the river and jump. So he went and go save him. And the person that he saved, the guy named Daisy. Now, Daisy is the guy who he's a part of this special agency group to where all of these supernatural occurrences and supernatural crimes that happen, his agency goes to police, get the police reports of the supernatural crimes and stuff, and then they take care of them and jump. But you later find that out towards the middle of the episode, because after and the dude's name is Atashi-kun. After Atashi had saved him, he was like, "Hey man, you saved me, but I was trying to kill myself because I love suicide and stuff." And then I was like, what you say?" He said you love suicide, Joe. You love trying to commit suicide and stuff, man. Whatever. Like this anime, I'ma just try to look past it, but that is freaking weird, Joe. And I really want to know more about that, about his character and why he like trying to commit suicide, because in the second episode I watched, it didn't go into that, because it seemed like the second episode went completely, well, it didn't stray away from what the first episode set up, but the second episode was mainly just bringing Atashi-kun into the agency and him becoming one of the agents by passing this test that they had set up, to which I started to think in between while the test was going on, because they portrayed it like it wasn't a test at all. It was like this guy that was in their agency had a bomb, and he had one of the girls like wrapped up in bondage and ropes and stuff. And he was gonna set off the bomb because one of the like agency people screwed him over and stuff, and he hated the agency. And like the test was for Atashi-kun, and he had to pass the test in order for him to be able to join and stuff. Because after Daikashi, I said Daikashi, but his name is Daisy. It's spelled D-A-Z-I, D-A-Z-I-A. That's what it's spelled, Daisy, Daisy, or something like that. It's one of those. After he had said, "Thanks for saving me," in the first episode, one of his friends was like on the other side of the river saying, "Hey, you idiot, are you done trying to commit suicide? We gotta go back to the agency and jump, because boss wants us back there and stuff." And then he's like, "Hey, I gotta take my friend out to eat and jump, and how can I repay you and stuff?" And then Atashi-kun was like, "Hey man, I just need some food, like some rice over tea and jump." Like, I don't know if that's like a staple in Japan, like one of those dishes, but he just kept asking for it and stuff, which was freaking like, it sounded nasty to me, because I wouldn't want to put Welch's orange juice in my freaking rice and then start eating it. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, it was dumb. Like, I wouldn't want to put Coca-Cola in my rice and then start eating it like that. Like that's just, I don't know. It possibly is good, I don't know. But he took him out to eat. Once he took him out to eat, and I know I'm skipping over a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to like get both episodes and stuff in and get my thoughts together. But when they took him out to eat, he was telling them how Daisy was telling Atashi that they trying to look for this tiger that just kept going around the neighborhood and terrorizing people. And so Atashi, he got scared and jumped, because he was like, "Yo, I saw that tiger the other day, man. That tiger coming after me, man, because ever since I came to this city," because his orphanage was in another city. He was like, "Ever since I came to this city, that tiger has been trying to hunt me down and stuff. And everywhere I go, I can't really fall asleep because I'm too worried about that tiger and jump." So Daisy, he tells his friend, his friend's name is too hard to pronounce, so I'm just call him K. He tells his friend K, "Hey K, give this letter to the boss and I'll be there in a little bit. Like, I'm gonna just hang out with Daisy right now, and you go ahead and go back. I'm gonna come back in a little bit." And so Kay grabs the letter, he reads it, and then he looks at Akashi, and then he looks at Daisy, and Daisy just standing there just smiling and stuff, and then he's just like, "Alright," and then he leaves. And I'm like, why in the world did you look at those guys like that, and why did he just leave abruptly with like no argument? Because the whole time they've been arguing, but for some reason he just left abruptly without an argument this time. So next thing you know, Daisy tell Akashi like, "Hey, you wanna try to catch this tiger with me and Jones? Since the tiger been trying to find you and stuff, like, hey, maybe you could help me out by being bait and stuff." And then Akashi, he was against it at first, but then he was like, "Dang man, like, I don't want innocent people to get hurt, so yeah, let's go." So they went to this warehouse, and then I don't know how late it was. It probably was like 12 o'clock at night or something. So they went to this warehouse, and then freaking Akashi was telling Daisy about his backstory, about how he was an orphanage and the people at the orphanage hated him and they threw him out of the orphanage. And he never really said why they threw him out of the orphanage, because they never told him. They just didn't like him and told him, go down the ditch, we don't care about you and none of that. So after that happened, freaking Daisy was like, yeah. And he was over there reading some book and stuff. He was over there reading some book and junk like this. He was just like, yeah, yeah, right. Oh, really? That? Oh, all right. Like, he didn't give a care. He didn't care at all. Like, he didn't care, man. So then Akashi started to get really scared and junk. And he was like, yo, when in the world is this tiger gonna show up, man? I'm starting to get really nervous. And then Daisy was like, it's almost here. And then it showed the freaking clouds and junk. And I'm like, okay, I see what's going on right now. As soon as they showed the clouds, I was like, okay, this is supposed to be some type of Wolfman thing. To where Akashi gonna turn into the tiger, ain't he? He gonna turn into the tiger. I know it's gonna happen, ain't it? I know it's gonna happen. Next thing I know, it happened. The freaking clouds split apart and you saw a full moon, and then freaking Akashi turned right into the, not Akashi, his name is not Akashi, he's like, well, it's like Akashi, I'm gonna call him Akashi, whatever. He turned into a tiger, like this white tiger, and he started to try to attack Daisy. And once he tried to attack him, Daisy was like, you can't beat me. And he was just darting around the whole warehouse and jumping over crates and stuff. And then he used his power, which is called something humanity, like last humanity, no humanity. That's what it's called. And he touched like Akashi, and Akashi reverted back to a human out of his tiger form and jump. And then that's when his friend Kay ran up to him and was like, hey, what are you doing, man? You were supposed to wait for me to get here. Like, I brought all these people with me. And he brought some more people from the agency and some more of their friends, because he thought he was gonna need backup and jump, but he didn't need it and stuff. So he brought all the people from the agency, all the people that actually go out there and fight and jump with them, to catch the tiger and jump, to catch Akashi, and to like put him down, and not put him down as in like kill him, but like stop making him do what he's doing. But after that, they just freaking came up, introduced themselves like to Akashi. But when they was doing that, they didn't realize that Akashi was on the ground, knocked out, because once freaking Daisy had touched him, he reverted back and he immediately fell asleep until Daisy had told him to wake up. And then he woke up, and when he woke up, his arm was still like a tiger's arm, and then he freaked out about that. And then that was the end of episode 1. And episode 2 was basically about that test. It was about a test, him coming into the agency, and then him having this test to where he had to stop this guy at the agency from blowing up a bomb and killing all the people in the agency. But the test ended up to be a fake test because they wanted him in the agency, but the boss wanted to test him, and they came up with that test and stuff, and he eventually passed it because he did a Captain America. He got the bomb and then covered himself in the bomb, because everybody was like, Daisy was like, only way we can stop this bomb is if we put something over it, because you can't throw it out the window because there's cars out there, and you can't throw it in the building because there's people in the building. So he went over there, grabbed the bomb, set on it, and then the bomb didn't do anything. And they was like, hey man, I'm sorry we had to put you through that emotional stress and jump, but hey, we just had to test you out. And the boss was like, you're in. And then that was it, man. That was the episode. And I'm just looking forward to next episode, because in the opening and the ending of both of this anime, you get some really good looking characters that look very interesting. It's very reminiscent of the character design and the art style is very reminiscent of Death Note. It's very reminiscent of that, man. Like how Killer looked, how L looked, how Light looked, and all of that, man. Like all the characters from Death Note, how they look and their art style is like very reminiscent in this anime. But this anime is updated to where some characters don't look like that. It's just the bad characters that was in episode 2 that we kind of saw and not saw nothing, and the openings and in the ending, they kind of remind me of Light and L and stuff, and the Shinigamis and all that, man. But good anime. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for some more of this anime. Hopefully it gets better, because both episodes, that first episode, I thought it was going in one direction, turned another one, and kept going. Even though it was good, kept going in that direction instead of me thinking it was going in this direction, but it was still good. 7 out of 10, both episodes together. Next episode, hopefully it'll be way better than this episode. Who knows? I gotta wait to find out till next week, because episode 2 came out, I think, like yesterday or something or like that. But I don't really know, man. But if y'all seen this jump, put it down in the comments. Let me know whether or not, if it's good or not. Subscribe and all that, man. Like this video and all that. And just let me know if it has a manga or not, because I really want to read the manga and check it out some more, because it's not really like, I have to watch more anime of it like that. It's kind of like how can I put it? Yeah, it's kind of like the Aspect War. Like, once you first get into the Aspect War, even though it starts off with like a battle in the first episode, you really don't get into it until like the 4th episode. Like, it's one of those animes where you have to keep going. You have to pass the first 2 episodes and like watch all of it in order to like fully enjoy it. Then you just watch the first 2 episodes and go, this sucks, and then you just click off of it or whatever, man. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, man. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, like this video, share, subscribe, and comment and all that. I want to know what y'all think about my reviews and like the freaking anime I watch and all the other anime that you watch. I want to know what you watch and what you read in the manga and that, man. But I'm out, man. I'm Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Love your faces. Peace. One love. I'm out. See y'all in the next one.